Hello. So now I'm going to explain you with the help of the code blocks. So this is the Arduino, and this is the internal LED of the Arduino. You can see here capital L it's written, and this is the internal LED of the Arduino. So now we're going to control the internal LED of the Arduino. That's we're going to switch it on for 1 second, and we're going to switch it off for another second. So these are the different blocks available, and this internal LED is connected to pin number 13 of the Arduino. So that's a built-in LED. So I'm going to take this block and I'm going to keep it here. So I want this LED to glow. So I'm going to keep it at high position. There are two things, high and low. If I keep it at high, then this LED will glow. Next, I want the LED to glow for 2 seconds. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the control. See, to the control, click control, and I'm going to move this. I'm going to attach this block. So by doing so, the LED will glow for 1 second, and then I want the LED to switch off. So for that, I'll again go to the output. I'm going to take this block, and again I'm going to stick it up, and I'm going to change high to low. It means that the LED will switch off. Next, again I'm going to control, and I'm going to pick this block. I'm going to place it here, and I want it to wait for 1 second. Waiting means it will be in the off position for 1 second. So this program is about making the LED glow for 1 second, then switching off the LED for another second. Okay, then now I'm going to start simulation. I'm going to click start simulation here. So you can see this LED is switching on for 1 second and it is switching off for another second. The same thing we can even write it in terms of a program. So now we are going to learn if-else statement with an example. So if-else is actually a control statement in C language. This is a if-else is a control statement in C language. So instead of looking it as an output in C, we're going to simulate it with respect to sensors. And then this is my Arduino. It's got 14 digital pins. So these are the different digital pins where you can connect LED and sensors. So this is an LED and this is a current limiting resistor. So this current limiting resistor is connected to the ground of Arduino, and the anode, that's a positive terminal, is connected to one of the digital pins, and this is a PAR sensor or a motion detector sensor. So one of the terminal is connected to pin number 2, so it detects a motion and sends a signal to the microcontroller at pin number 2, and the other two pins are 5 volts pin and the ground pin. So whenever a motion is detected in front of it, the microcontroller receives the signal from the PAR sensors and outputs the LED, makes the LED to glow. So that is the call. That's what we're going to do now. So see this program here. So don't worry about all these things, we'll learn it later. So my concentration only will be regarding the if-else loop. So initially we'll learn C language using the normal C programming code. Then we'll try to implement the application of C in the Tinkercad. So if you see here, initially a sensor is just a variable and I have declared it as an integer. So integer means it doesn't have a fraction value, so I have made it equal to 0. So integer sensor is equal to 0 means 0 is placed in the sensor. Now the next step here, the statement sensor is equal to digital read 2. So whatever is the value, like if a motion is detected, then 1 will be placed inside the sensor. If there is no motion, then 0 will be placed inside the sensor. See, you need to understand it is a digital read. So digital means only 0 or 1s. Okay, so if sensor is equal to high means there is a motion detected, then I want the LED to glow. So I'm going to make digital write 5 high. So what is the meaning of digital write? Is basically we are going to give the 5 volt signal. You are going to give the 5 volts to the 5 pin. See, this is the 5th pin of Arduino, and here it's going to get 5 volts and the LED will glow if there is a motion. If there is no motion, then LED will not glow. So I'm giving digital write 5 low, means that at 5 there's going to appear 0 volts and LED will not glow. So this is an example of learning if-else loop through the Tinkercad. Okay, now I'll just show you the actual simulation. So I'm starting the simulation, and you can see I'm going to move this. So there is a motion and you can see the LED glowing. So there is a motion, you can see the LED glowing, and if I stop the motion, if I remain silent, then the LED will close. So this way you can actually learn C language, learn the applications of C language using real-time simulation. See, whenever I move this, the LED will glow. Now I'm going to stop moving, the LED will get stopped. So LED will glow only when there is a movement. So that's what the meaning is. Okay, fine. So this is one of the application. So this is called the Tinkercad, and it will be an application of C language. So initially in our classes we'll learn a little bit of theory, like we learn what are the different libraries available, what are the different functions are there, what are the different, and briefly we'll discuss functions and arrays and variables, and then we'll start programming one by one. First we'll do it in the C lang Turbo C, and then we'll do it in the using the Arduino in the Tinkercad. Okay, thank you.